Hello, I am No Name. This is a message to any and all who would listen and act for a better future. I ask that you listen to these words and raise the question. What change is there to make? Anonymous, the people, the world want change, but the question must be raised, what is to be changed and how? Probably the first things people would try to change are laws and politicians. If laws could resolve this situation, why did they not exist before? And even if new laws are introduced, as long as there is power of any kind to be had, be it political, monetary, people will always find ways to go around those laws to benefit themselves at the expense of others, and we will be right back where we started. Replacing the politicians would also change nothing since we already tried that. The politicians that the people would fight today got their positions by doing just that, replacing the previous politicians through democratic means. That is a sign that it is democracy itself that is the problem, since it allowed things to reach this state in the first place, not the politicians themselves. They may be corrupt, but it is the system that has allowed them to become corrupt. But then the question remains, what change is there to make? Words like freedom, liberty, rights, may stand at the basis of a new world, but they are not enough to build it, so I ask this of the collective of Anonymous, of the world, do you have a solution, a plan for an actual change? If you do not, then I ask that you consider mine. I have looked at the world as it is today, and envisioned a new system which, though incomplete, it would be refined by the very people who would create it, and could change the world for the better, along with the method of creating it that is neither war nor protest. I seek to remove individual power that could be used for personal benefit at the expense of others. I seek to remove monetary power by having none. I seek to remove military power that could be used for the benefit of one country at the expense of another. I seek to give people the freedom to explore themselves, their individuality, their uniqueness. My system would do that. My method would render the current politicians powerless by denying their very position, and would strip them of the right to do anything their now non-existent positions once allowed. Enforcing their authority would become illegal. Whether they listen is irrelevant, for when it succeeds, it will already be too late, as the people will have rejected the government's power, and will no longer have any obligation to listen to what they say. Believe what you will of me, but consider my words. While actions speak louder than words, it is words that guide us to our actions.